Hello, this is Donny Vostok, aka Nev, and we're continuing the Nev Top 10 countdown, and we've reached my debut hour, which was Rave, recorded in 2014 in the Hall Bar. So yeah, this is where it all started 4 years ago. It's currently 2018 at the time of recording. I always did admire, prolific artists, people that can get out a huge body of work in a short space of time, and that's sort of what I wanted to do. In the 4 years that have passed since this show, I've done 10 hours and a number of different things as well. So I always looked up to people like, German film director Rainer Werner Fassbinder, or experimental hip hop group Death Grips, or Roy Chubby Brown. Each of these artists, they've got a huge body of work in a relatively short space of time. I don't know what the equivalent work for each of those artists would be comparatively to this show. Maybe the bitter tears of Petra von Kant for a Fassbinder, definitely ex-military for Death Grips, and to be honest, I've never seen anything by RCB, so I can't really comment on that. But yeah, I think I like this show. It's very much a mixtape effort. It's not got a sort of narrative or a theme. It being the first hour, it's all the routines that were working up to that point just stuck together. So I think it is a funny show. There's lots of silly things in it. It's definitely the most whimsical I've ever been. I'd like to get back to being whimsical, actually. Or another word for whimsical would be enjoyable. I think I'd like to get back to that. So here's some silly stuff about holograms and the Rowe family being lizards. And I once performed this routine about Rowe family being lizards to a room. It was quite a big gig. It was before the festival, and it was full of it was a room full of taxi drivers and hotel managers and people that could have drummed up audiences for the acts that were on, and doing 5 minutes on how the Queen is actually a lizard. There was a lot of very angry taxi drivers in that room, and as we can see, you can see the audience there. It didn't bring me in any extra numbers. I think everybody in that room knows me personally. Yeah, this bit's good. I like this. This is good. Yeah. Look at that. An applause as well about that. Yeah, so I like a lot of a show. It's good fun. It's very silly, whimsical. So now the look. I'll maybe explain this just so that we get it out of the way. But the look that I was going for Nev, the sort of tracksuit and the dark sunglasses, was I wanted there to be a definite, a marked difference between me on stage and me off stage. It's also why I chose a fake name to perform under, and that was a mix of shyness, I think, if I'm honest. And also I thought, I was big into sort of making it a bit more occulty or weird or mysterious, so that's sort of what I was going for. The tracksuit, that came from I sort of thought I want sort of uniform when I go on, so that, you know, people instantly go, oh, it's the guy in the tracksuit, this guy Neve. That came from seeing the Beastie Boys in 2004. Big Beastie Boys fan, love the Beasties, and that's how they came out on stage at this was the To the Five Boroughs tour, Glasgow, December 2004 in the SEC, and that's how they came out, and I just loved the look. And it stuck with me. So when I started doing stand up, that's what I went with. Dark tracksuit, green stripes. I just, you know, it's great, sort of bold. The sunglasses came a little later. What I had been doing before the sunglasses was I was wearing my hair up. I had long hair at the time, sort of shoulder length or tit length hair, and I would tie it up in a sort of top knot. This was when I first started. This was years before I did this show. This was 2011, I think it must have been. Yeah, 2011. And actually, I think I was quite influential in bringing the top knot into the West End of Glasgow. I think I was a real trailblazer there. But anyway, that's how I used to go on stage. I used to have my hair up, and I used to have 2 pieces of red electric tape running down from my eyes. You know, I thought it looked sort of voodoo-ish and sort of weird and frightening, and I sort of cut my hair, and I got sick of the look with the red lines running down my face. So I went with dark sunglasses. I thought it would give me a sort of intimidating, mysterious air. And that came from, though the idea for the sunglasses came from another concert that I was at. I went to see a Syrian sort of techno artist called Omar Soliman, and he basically comes out and he just stands bolt upright. There's not a lot of movement when he's on stage, and he just wears these dark sunglasses, and I loved the look, and I thought, I'm gonna take that for Neve. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. Yep, see you on the next one. But I was the name Neve, that came. What I didn't want to do is, when I was on stage, I didn't want to use my own name. I didn't want, you know, please welcome to the stage Donny Vostok. I thought, no, there's enough. You know, it's a common name. I don't really, you know, it's not going to make me stand out. So I thought I'll just go with one syllable. And that's my favourite syllable. That's simply why Neve. You know, the start of never, Nevada. I think that's about it. But that was always my favourite syllable. And a Neville, there's another one. So that's why I picked that name. And it's done me, you know, I like it. It's only now that I've done the 10 shows that I'm thinking I might actually continue under my real name, Donny Vostok, you know. But anyway, so that might be so the next 10 shows might be under Donny Vostok, you know. At the moment, Nev's dead. If he's going to come back, I don't know. I mean, I say him, it's effectively me, and the material will probably be the same as well, or similar. You know, it's not going to be the same material, but it'll be, you know, similar in style. But I think I'll just do it under my real name, Donny Vostok. So yeah, that's Rave. I do love the hour. It's good fun. It just brings me back to being young and first starting stand up and being at the Hull bar every single Tuesday night. Yeah, so I'll see you on the next one. Bye.